So what we're going to look at here is how to process a work order after the technician has done the work and has brought back a written work order. So this is your written work order over here. Hopefully you can see that real well. And then this is the work order that was put in the computer before we went out to do the job. It's just an estimate at this point of what we're going to be doing there. So it looks like we're going to be doing, the client thought they were going to be doing the ultimate plan and that they would need a urine decontamination. And when you look at the work order that we actually did, it looks like we did the value plan and we did a urine decontamination as well. So, um, so what you're looking at here is the room sizes. And there's a bedroom, and this arrow generally means an upstairs bedroom. This looks like another bedroom, and then a hall. This over here is the total square footage for bedroom number 2. The numbers on, right before the line match up with the boxes. So this is the total square footage, which once you add all of these together, you get this number right here, 608. That's your total square footage. We have a special where you can get 3 average size rooms in a hall up to 550 square feet for a certain price. And so we took the total square footage, took the 550 square feet out of it, so there's 58 square feet that will be getting charged per square foot. And that's this price here. So that's the total square footage minus our special, which is 550 square feet. Your new square footage left over is 58 square feet. And then the price per square foot for the budget plan is 41 cents. That's why I wrote 0.41 there. So what he came up with, our special for the value plan, is $219.95 for 550 square feet. Then the additional square footage, 58 square feet times 56 cents per square foot, comes to $23.78. And then he did a urine decontamination for $125. If you remember, the work order that was put into the computer and scheduled was for an ultimate plan, but the client decided to do the value plan instead. So when you total the $219.95 plus the $23.78 plus the $125, you come up with $368.73. So that's what you're looking at. Up here, the technician will make some notes. It looks like he discussed doing a topical urine decontamination versus an injection treatment, and the client initialed off on that. So that's why it says topical down here as well. So let's look at how you take this information and transfer it into what we need to put into Service Monster. So what we would do here is you've got, we're going to change the ultimate plan special to the value plan special. So when we start typing in, it'll automatically populate. And then if you click the right arrow or the down arrow one time, it goes to value plan special. Then what you'll want to do in the description is put in what we did. 3 bedrooms and a hall. So put in 3 bedrooms. And then you come over to this box right here, and you can see that it says click for options. I'm just hovering the mouse over it right now. 0 service items, no upsell. So click on that, and then you're going to click the very first thing that says open details. Takes you to something completely different, but it keeps the description right there. So we know that there's going to be 4 areas to enter. So we can click 4 boxes, or one other thing that you can do if you've got more than one box, you can leave them blank, and then in the end just click that. So we've got a bedroom. If you just type in B2, it says bedroom. If the technician gave you any kind of description, you'd put that in here. You can see this up arrow means that it's an upstairs bedroom, so we'll just type that in here. And then you can also see that the size of the bedroom is 15 by 14. So 15 by 14. And when you tab over, it gives you the total square footage, which if we look back, that's what Mike came up with. The next room is the same size, same square footage. So we know that all of that's right at this point. So we're just going to go keep tabbing, go to B3. There's no real description, so it's the same size. And B4 is 12 by 12. And then we know that the hall is an upstairs hall. 11 by 4. And so now that we've gotten all that, instead of checking each box individually, you can check this box and it will check them all. So what we're going to do, if you hit this gear, it will calculate the total square footage, which is 608, and that's what Mike came up with. But we did one value plan special at $219.95. What this is doing is it's taking the total square footage and multiplying it by $219.95, making the total an outrageous number of $133,729.60. So we can't put the total square footage in here. So you wouldn't hit the gear. You would just type in 1 for one special, click apply changes, and then what you're going to do is type in value plan. Type in extra square footage. And if you notice, what came over 550 square feet was 58. Type in that times the 56 cents. Now, the urine decontamination that we did was, he did 1 urine decontamination. So our total is 377.43. Mike's total came to 368.73. So there's something's not right here. It's off by $9. So when I look at this number, that's the number that's off. something happened to the math. So the person paid in cash, it was short by a few dollars. Everything else adds up except for that. So what we type in here is math error, and then you'll just calculate the difference, which I think was $8.01 minus $8.70, and that gives you the correct total. Now you see the total here, 368.73, 368.73. You've entered everything. It's correct. You click save, and you're done. So then the next thing that you're going to want to do is complete the work order. So the job has been completed, but Service Monster doesn't know that the job's been completed until you tell it. So you click complete, then you click finish, and you'll notice that it went from green to pink. So that means it went from a work order to an invoice. What Service Monster thinks now is that this client owes us money. So let me show you how to enter a payment into here. You simply click on the Payment tab, then click New Payment, and it brings up the correct amount, is automatically in there. The payment type, what you'll do is you'll go back to the work order and look at how they paid. They paid in cash. So in this box, you put in cash, and there is nothing else to put in here. Let's say, for instance, they paid by check. You would put the check, and then you would put the check number in here, 2409 or whatever the check number is. If the technician swiped a card, you would put whatever card they used, and then you would put the authorization code right here, which you'll have to go to a separate video to look at how to find the authorization code. But this person paid with cash. Now you click Save and Close. And then you click Detail to go back to that work order or invoice, and you'll notice their balance is zero. Their total came to $368.73, but their balance is zero. The last thing that you'll do before you close out the order is you will pay the technician his commission. So the technician on this job, there were two of them, Sam and Mike Palmer. So you click on the Commissions tab, and then click on Default Commissions, and it has the person who booked the job. You'll leave that alone, Mike Palmer, and then we want to get Sam on there. So we click Sam and save. Now, what it's doing is it is paying them a commission for the total job, but since they split it, you have to divide that job total in half. So you'll enter that new total right here. which half of 368.73 is $184.37. And now it adjusts the commission. You click Save and Close. And we go into Mike Palmer and we do the same thing. 184.37. It drops the commission in half. And that's the way you take care of that. Now the commissions are paid. There's nothing to save, so you can go back to detail and you are done with this job and you can move on to the next one.